Welcome back to another episode of Brews and Boost. Today we're going to be installing a AEM air-to-fuel ratio gauge and a new A-pillar because this one probably won't hold it. It's nice and broken. So I'm going to be installing a new A-pillar and a pod cluster. We're going to start with this by pulling this A-pillar out. Nice and easy. Kind of sleazy. And over here, where is it? We got the new A-pillar there. This pod cluster will go on it like so. What we'll need to do is drill a couple holes in, and then the kit came with little rivets that seem to dump out in this box, so they're there. We'll just rivet in onto here, and then test fit. So we'll start with that. Okay. Holes are drilled through the A-pillar and the gauge pod. Also put another hole in here so the wires can be ran through it. So time to get the wires all ran, test fit everything out. So for the wiring, I'm going to be removing this here boot here so I could run the wires through there, down and under, without having to drill any holes. And this little gap here should be able to fit the wires down nicely. Tuck down this way, fit behind this, and out through there. Give it sort of a cleaner look. So I got the bolts undone, and you just move this here out of the way. See, right out here, just run it right through there. Got the wire ran through there. Comes up, see if I can get a good view of it. Right out there, just about to shut that and see how it fits. O2 sensors on. I got it just coming up, running across the brackets. Zip tied to this bracket. Get under here. So you can see it came out right next to the catalytic converter here. So we pulled it back, just kind of tied it to the brake line. Seemed a little bit too close for comfort. Yep, under more wiring. Clusters in. An alright fitment, kind of pops up right back here because it hits the bottom cluster, but all in all it's not too bad. Ran the wires right down this, feeding it back into here. Let's put the cover back on, hide the wires, and find some power.
Alright, let's see if we can find it. Is the ignition on?
No.
Oh. We'll turn your ignition on real quick.
On?
Yeah.
Or like start the car?
Just to accessory.
Testing.
Okay, that one definitely has some power.
System ready.
Okay, go ahead and turn your ignition off. Alright, we're gonna use that one right there.
Okay.
Nice and easy.
Alright, most of it's all back together. Got the power running right there. Close this back up. Everything's all nice and hidden. Doesn't look too bad. Now it's time to start her up and see if I'm running rich or if I'm running lean. Okay, time to start her up. Probably a cold start by now.
Might be a little rich, maybe a little lean.
Be in the fucking video.
Testing.
Who?
System ready.
Let her equal herself out for a second. Should be about 14.7 for like a pristine, perfect idle, but she'll, I'm sure, get there once you hit cold start off. There it goes, it's going. Bear in mind you do have the different intake on it.
Yeah, I got the
Oh wait, you're getting there.
Kinetics plenum and Z1 cold air intake.
And also a big throttle body.
Yeah, and 75mm throttle body.
14.7. Nice and warm. Give her a little throttle. Should get a little richer. Give her throttle and hold. Holding it. Perfect. And that, when it bounces back and forth like that, it's fresh air that's coming back through your exhaust, and then it'll get its flow back, just flowing straight, and it'll drop back down to 14.7. Give her a little blip at the throttle real quick.
Mind you, it is installed after the Y pipe too, so.
Give it a little throttle. That's weird. Let's shut it off real quick. And then try to restart it.
Testing.
Who?
System ready.
You know, I bought one of these gauges in the sensor was burnt out right when I got it too. That's the same thing. Because I know you're not running that lean. I know for a fact you're not running that lean. But they did say when they move it farther back, with it not being turboed yet.
Yeah, when it's at the end of the Y pipe.
Yeah.
Where both sides connect. It'll get a little bit leaner of a reading. Interesting.
Testing. System ready.
It's kind of weird. Idles too smoothly to be running that lean. Maybe moisture in the Y pipe, or just because it's so far back. Take her down the road and see if she dries out some. Could be faulty sensor. So it's the next day now. The air to fuel ratio gauge is still kind of acting up. Pretty sure it is the sensor on it. So, because that same thing happened to my buddy. He ordered it. They sent him a faulty sensor. Didn't work. Plugged a new one in and started working good. So I went and picked this up last night. I'm about to plug that in and hopefully it'll work. New sensor's on. Time to try her out. Well, let's see how she does. Tempt with O2 sensor number 2.
Let it go to ignition on before you start it and let it do this real
Testing.
quick. It'll help warm the sensor up.
System ready. Testing. System ready.
Now you see, that's what I more expect when they say that where it's located, it'll run a little bit more lean.
Right.
That's more what I was expecting. But that's saying it's actually a little more rich.
Right. I'll take rich over lean though.
Rich over lean. Well, leaner is meaner, but yeah.
Yeah, until your fucking
Until
rod
you-
comes through your...
Yeah, until you melt something. That's what that is.
That's at operating temp.
Is it?
Yeah.
Give it a little throttle. There we go. She went rich. And then it evens out. Plus, there's a lot of condensation shit still in your exhaust. When you go for a drive, it'll be a more steady number.
Right, right. All right, well,
At least it's reading.
looks like sensor number 2 is the winner. So just keep that in mind when you buy one of these AEM air to fuel ratio gauges, that the sensor they send you might be bunk, since that's the second one that's done that. Happened to Jared, happened to me.
Yep. I got a brand new one in the box over there still, and I'll bet you it's gonna happen again on a future episode.
Yep. So well, there you go.
Bear in mind you also have the bigger throttle body, bigger intake, complete different intake manifold. A lot of things done to it that it hasn't been tuned yet. So
Yeah.
that's why it could be running a little richer too.
Full
Bigger-
exhaust.
Yeah, full exhaust. Well, the bigger throttle body will make it run a little richer too.
Yeah,
Probably.
75 millimeter throttle body. I think it was the NWP throttle body.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm satisfied with it now. Alright, well, make sure you like and subscribe. Stick around for future videos.